All right, welcome everyone. 4GC Fantasy Football. I spent a little bit of time and combined all the results through all 4 years of standard. We haven't quite done that long with Dynasty or Keeper. But for standard, 4 seasons so far. We're going into our 5th. And yes, I thought but this is by wins. It's not by the percentage, even though the percentage works out. There is someone who played 2 seasons. I didn't count anyone who only played 1 season, but there was someone who played 2 seasons who has the highest percentage of 77%. That was Heath Sanford. Yeah, he played 2 seasons. I think he got like I think he ended up with 20 and 6. So, yeah, but that was only 2 seasons. So as you can see, we got all the people who played 53. They're all up at the top. So there's a lot of people down the list, but I'm not showing that yet. Just so it makes it a little bit more, people don't know whether they did get in the top 10. So, and you can see the bold names with the asterisk, they've won. They're a champ. They're a champion. So there are a couple of people lower in the list that have actually won. So you don't have to have an awesome record to win the championship. Look, Joel's on 47% win rate. But he's still got a championship, so he's got a ring. That's all that matters. All right. So Ian started off with us too. He was new to fantasy football. He's done very well so far. Mind you, had a bit of assistance. And Mr. Wig, 49%. If you can have a better season in the 3rd year, that should be good. All right. Well, let's slowly get moving. So hopefully this works. I'm not exactly very technical when it comes to the computer. 18th, Joel. 18th. All right. So we're going for the 10th spot to see who's in the 10th spot. Here we go. Drum roll. Jason Hurley. 29, 24 losses. We'll keep going. In spot 9, someone who hasn't played in Division 1. Andrew, he's taken a break this year, but he's actually been playing very well. So hopefully he might be back next season. And for anyone out there who did pause this year and have changed their mind, now we're getting close. We do have 1 spot. Joel is kind enough to fill in. But yes, if anyone does want to jump in late, they can take that team off Joel in Division 3. He's in Division 2. All right. Dilly-dallying. Let's go 8. Tobias. Tobias is in 8th. He hasn't won standard yet. All right. We're going for 7th. There's a few surprises in here. A few. Mr. Baldwin, of course. Very consistent, Mr. Baldwin. Don't mess it up, Phil. I just keep thinking I'm going to accidentally show 1 before. All right. For 6th, Matty Evans, fellow Buffalo Bills. Boy, there we go. Hasn't won yet, though. All right, 5th. Who do we think's getting 5th? Surely not Taco. It's Brody. Brody was another one that jumped in for the first time. And he's done well and got himself a championship ring. Started in Division 3, won Division 3. Now sitting in Division 2. I think he's the one guy who can actually go for it. So if he wins Division 2 this year, Moves into Division 1. He could three-peat. All right, here we go. Fourth. In fourth spot. You ready for the shocker? Here's the shocker. Hey, Benjamin from overseas cheering. He got seventh. Seventh in the list for the most wins in standard, 4 seasons. All right, we're about to show fourth. Here's the shocker, Joel. Mr. Taco Charlton, look at that. For someone who thinks they're not very good at fantasy football and keeps chasing everyone for advice, he's done well. Now he should really back himself, eh, Taco? I was hoping James might have jumped on. Fourth spot. Look at that, a 60% win rate. That is pretty good. All right, who do we think got third? We're going for the top 3. And I'll throw out a clue. All 3 are Newey boys. All 3 are Newey boys. All Newcastle boys. That'll help. Joel's probably got that down now. All right, here we go. Third. Me! Just in front of James. James will love that. All right, here we go. Second. This one's a little bit famous. How about Mr. Ben Kennedy? Our former. For those who don't know, he played for the Socceroos. Awesome goalkeeper for the Jets. So come on. Number 1. Number 1 by a couple of wins too. Another Newey boy. Drum roll. Joel knows. Mr. Chris Jordan. Mr. Consistent. Has not won yet. So go that. The person with the most wins has not won a championship ring yet. So I guess that doesn't, it just counts if you're doing it in 1 season. So as you'll know, in Keeper and Dynasty, we have guys that tank, that deliberately, well, they don't, they're still going to play players and that, but they don't exactly try their hardest. Obviously, you do that in Keeper and Dynasty, so you'll see there'll be some seasons where someone will get 1-11, and then they'll get 9-4 and be in the playoffs the next season. So it's a little bit different when we get to those rankings, but yes. But as I said, 66%, that is good. But Heath, who's played 2 seasons, had 77%. So yeah, very interesting. I'll have to push a little bit harder, Mr. Jordan, because you've got the most wins, but you have not got a ring yet. That's all right. We're going to be doing this for a long time, so everyone's going to have a chance. I would like another one. So yeah, that's definitely true, Mr. Baldwin. You got to put it together in 1 season. So it's 50% draft, 50% playing through the season. So the one thing I do know is the guys who make the most moves usually win. So if you make some moves, hit waivers, in Keeper and Dynasty, make trades, then you'll do fairly well. Dynasty, I think we'll see. We'll start to really see some of the good teams stand out a little bit more now. We're into the 3rd season. So really start to see how well people have drafted and continue to draft. Some are going to have to go a little bit longer, like Joel, because he's doing his rebuild right now. So, all right, I will just quickly switch over so I don't mess up the list. Oh, hold on. I've got to use my memory or I'll make mistakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now I will just switch. Oh, that didn't help me. Let's go to. Can I go to that one? Ah, still shows a list. Oh man, I'm having bad luck here, aren't I? Man, that helps me a little bit. I'll come back and show the list later on. Please work. Hey, it worked! This wasn't that easy to set up. All right, we'll do this one quickly. So this was keeper. And, you know, there's some guys down the bottom that haven't played. The 40 is 3 seasons. So all the guys from 9 up have been right through all of keeper, the 4 seasons. Tobias sat out last year, and a few others stepped aside, or Jake's jumped in and Hurley's jumped in. So, all right, let's just show the top 5. Joel's in 8th, Benjamin's 7th. Nice. Oh, the only thing I want to know is you're going to be here for draft. You have standard one, which will be 7th of September. The 7th of September. All right. Please get this right. Let's go this quick. All right. In 5th spot in keeper, Chris Jordan. In 4th spot in keeper, Kyle. 26 wins, 65%. 3rd, Chris. 68%. Oh, scroll down a touch. All right, in 2nd is me. Someone beat me on the board. We're actually equal. 1st is Mr. Peter Lee. We both have 28 wins, but the top's pretty close together. So we'll see how we go this season. Won't take very many to switch things around. All right, let's see if I can do this again. And we'll quickly do Dynasty. 5, that will do. All right, trying this again. Oh, I picked the right one, thank you. Ah, that worked. No, it didn't. I was 1 off. Oh, well. All right, so Dynasty. Here we go. As you can see to the side, 25 is played, obviously, both seasons of Dynasty, because our very first season of Dynasty was a practice run. So I actually did some checking on Google Sheets. I'm not too sure if the names are right in the records that we do have, but yeah, the first Dynasty didn't count. It was completely different settings, and it was a test run. And we actually started this one, which everyone drafted in, because we drafted in that very first one, then we scrapped it, then drafted again. So that was 2019, yep. So this one started 2020, 21. So I think Jake and Jamie switched teams. That's why they got just 13 and 12. All right. Joel 9th, but I mean, Joel and Kyle, get it out right, Phil. I know Kyle tanked in keeper too, so it's a little bit different when we get to these ones. That's why I focused on the standard. All right, let's see who finished 4th. Supposed to be 5th. 4th is me. 3rd, Tobias. Second, Chris Bell. And our winner and only championship winner to be in first, Justin Mason. But that's 2 seasons. And Joel's going down the list because, you know, he's in a rebuild, so it doesn't really count. The only thing that counts is that your name's in bold and you have a little asterisk next to your name, and as many as possible. That's what we're looking for. All right, well, that did kind of work. Now, I did do a rough list and check it, but I didn't, you'll see why I didn't worry about putting it up. I literally had to go back 3 times and add all of it up just to double check, because I thought, nah, that's not right. That it felt like I could just see someone was going to send me a message and go, Phil, you're cheating. Now let me see if I can find it. Should have just scrolled down. That was everything. That's standard, keeper, and dynasty all thrown together. So there are a few of us that have played right through every single league, and there's a few that have, you know, jumped out a season, like 103, 104, 92's a couple of seasons, and or like Chris Jordan plays keeper but not dynasty. So does Matt Evans. So just they're the numbers. But yes, I had to double check 3 times. I didn't realise that across the board I had that many wins. So, but I do put in the time. I do my own rankings and my own cheat sheets. So I like to take fantasy very seriously. I'm a bit of a nut. So I'd want to hope that I was somewhere up high on the list. That, yes. So that's standard, keeper, and dynasty. All right. Now I will just throw.
I didn't understand that.
That is the weirdest thing that's ever happened. My phone, I started talking to my phone. All right, what was I doing? Okay, back up. So our standard, we got some guys here who've only played 1 season. So someone like Martin Taylor, who's just played his first season, got 10-4. He could end up with a very good win percentage rate if he keeps that going. And as you can see, Douglas, he just played 1 season with us and he won. Oh, where am I clicking? Jordan played 2 seasons, he won. Martin is a winner. Joel, obviously. Ben. Danny. Benjamin is our only 2-time Division 1 winner. That'll be tough to beat. I think I won Division 1 and Division 2. So it looks like Benjamin's on top. All right. Alrighty. Well, that was our rankings. Something a little bit fun. And we might do again next year and see if Chris Jordan can hold on. He's only 2 in front. And we can see if others will start to catch up and move their way up the list. So I'm going to put, oh yeah, I haven't copied it yet, but I will put this on our Google Sheets so people can have a look at it at any time and check it. And obviously after the 2022 season, we will update this. All right.